Yo, what's up everyone, Saintsfan back again with another GTA 5 video, and today I want to do another top 5 video, and the topic I want to talk about are the top 5 worst freaking missions in GTA Online. Now, even though most top 5s are subjective, I feel like these 5 missions are definitely up there. Maybe they're not your most hated mission or the most frustrating mission, but it's definitely something that every time you see it, you're like, oh Jesus, not again, really? This one, I'm not, like, sometimes you just think, I'm not even gonna do it. If you wanna share your thoughts though, and any opinions on any of this stuff, let me know in the comment section as always. But getting us started, at number 5, I wanted to put a contact mission in here because that's where this all started from. You know, that's where these missions, that's where the game started from. And although this contact mission isn't old, well, it's not as old as the game, it's still the contact mission and it's freaking horrible. The one we're taking a look at number 5 is called Funeral Party by Lamar. Now, for those unaware, this was a mission that came out with the Lowrider DLC, and it was actually part of the Lamar missions that had some sort of story behind them. It was actually kind of cool. But the problem was Rockstar made it so where you don't actually need to play through any of the missions to unlock bennies. You just had to load into them and then quit, and then you had bennies open. It was really weird. But because of that, I'm guessing many people probably didn't play through those missions. So you may not know about this one. But the basic, or the concept behind it, is that some Vagos members have died and they're holding a funeral for them. So you are somewhat going undercover, and then you're going to take out a bunch of Vagos members at the funeral. It's kind of a weird mission, but whatever. So the mission starts off fairly simple. You go to a Vagos compound, I guess, and then you have to take out a bunch of members, and the game provides you with a decent amount of weapons. You don't have your full range of weapons that you have in free roam, but you have, you know, pistols, grenades, you have an assault rifle, submachine gun, you know, pretty good stuff to take them out. Once you take them all out, then you go ahead and get into a vehicle, which you then take to head to the funeral procession. You follow the cars up to the church, and then you walk to where they're given, you know, the eulogy or whatever, you know, you want to call it. But see, this is where it gets bad, because even though, like, 2 minutes ago, you just had an assault rifle and all these weapons, when you get to the freaking funeral, all you got is a little pistol. There's like 30 of these freaking Vagos members, and all you have is a pistol to kill them when they have guns too. It's so dumb, because in free roam, you got RPGs, homing launchers, miniguns, and all this stuff coming out of your freaking ass, but you can't have that happen in a mission? I want to say Lamar said you're using pistols out of respect or something like that. Like, what does that mean? God, it's so frustrating. Not only do you have to follow these cars, which takes forever to get to the damn church, but once you get there, the fact that you only have a pistol, it's so hard to actually kill everyone without dying. So that's the first one. But that's not even the worst, man. Next one, we'll do the CEO missions, or a CEO mission. Now, I do want to say before I get into the specific mission that any mission as a CEO where you buy 3 crates and then there are 3 individual crates that you have to like pick up and you know, transfer back to your warehouse, those are horrible as a solo player, because you have to pick up one, go to your warehouse, then drive all the way back or fly all the way back to the crates and then go back and forth. It's just so annoying. Like, I don't know why some missions have all the crates bundled into one big crate that you can carry, and some missions you can't do that. Whatever. But the one that I freaking cannot stand whenever I get it, and I don't really play CEO missions that often, but Jesus, it's just annoying because you know you're about to get some BS. It's the mission where you see the waypoint, you know, you go to the waypoint, and then your assistant calls you and is like, oh no, they've hacked it or something. Now there's like 4 waypoints you gotta go check. And I swear, every single time, it's never any of the ones you check first. It's always the last waypoint. And the waypoints are scattered across the entire map. So you're in your buzzard, you gotta fly to the top of the map, check that one. Oh, nope, sorry. Oh wait, guess what? You gotta go to the bottom of the map now. Oh wait, nope, still not it. Let's go to the west side of the map. Nope, definitely not it. Oh, it's definitely the one on the east now. It's so frustrating that you waste all this time. And the worst part about it is that you just know. Like, you get it, and you're like, oh god, well, here goes me wasting 10 minutes of my life searching freaking vans that I know this stuff is not gonna be in it. But you got to search them anyway, or the game will tell you like which one it is. It's just, I swear, man, it feels like every time I get that mission, that one, or even the Trackify one, it's always the last person. And I don't know if that's on purpose or not, or if that's just me being unlucky, but God, it's just so annoying. Number 3, this one is an MC mission. And it's actually the MC Cell mission. This is the mission that has single-handedly made me quit. I shut down all of my businesses after I got this mission because I was so frustrated with it. I don't know if this is like the one that you always get or if there's other cell missions, but the box truck or the post-op van delivery of the MC businesses. I did it for my weed factory. I had a full thing, and I was doing this solo, so that also plays a factor into this. But you have 10 things to deliver across the entire map, keep in mind. My weed factory was up at the north of the map, and because you have 10, you have 5 per van. So once you get done one van, then you got to drive all the way back to your freaking factory to get the other van, to then drive all the way back to the city to deliver it. All while this is the slowest freaking car in the game, and you can't just stop and, stay in the car to deliver the packages. No, you got to deliver them to the freaking house, like to the doorstep. And it's just, they're so slow. You got to go up in the hills for some of them. You can barely go up the damn hill. I had people in Insurgents trying to push me to help me. That's how bad it got. And at a certain point, I was just like, you know what? I'm done. Screw it. And I blew up the car. I blew up the delivery truck. I was like, I'm not dealing with this. And that is the mission that just single-handedly made me quit the MC business. I like the concept of it, but God, that is just so annoying and so frustrating. And like the last one, it's not even that bad because of NPCs. It's just bad because of the time limit. You have 30 minutes to do all this stuff, and it's basically impossible to do it solo. So those that's number 3. Now number 2, this is where we start to get into NPCs, man. This is actually the import-export mission, or one of them. Whenever you go ahead and call or source a vehicle, and then you get the call from your assistant that says that someone has stolen it and the cops are chasing them, oh my God, I absolutely freaking hate those. You know why? It's not even that bad. Like the NPC in this one, or the NPCs in this one, aren't even that bad. Like the cops I can deal with, and even the guy, he doesn't even really shoot at you or anything. But the reason I absolutely hate this mission is because it's impossible to stop the person without damaging the vehicle. Most of the time, you're in a helicopter and you're flying there, so you can't really stop him with a helicopter. You can't park the helicopter in front of him. One, he'll just run into it. And if you do get out, then you gotta find another car, or you gotta call your car, wait for the mechanic to deliver it, and then get in front of him. But even then, he just rams into your car. He doesn't actually stop. And maybe you get like the stretch limo to block the entire roadway, but again, he'll still ram into it and he doesn't care. Like, it's so annoying because the guy does so much damage, and in the end, like, you end up losing money, it almost seems like, because you get a car with freaking 10,000 damage, because not only do you have to stop the guy, right, and that takes so much damage in and of itself, but then once you get in the car, you have the cops now shooting at you, and you got to take time to call Lester to get him off of you. So I just hate that one because of the damage. It's impossible. I don't want to hear anyone say it's possible to stop that goddamn person and not have the damage go up, because it is impossible. So that's number 2. And then number 1, I think I would say most people would say this is number 1, the goddamn mission where your assistant's like, you gotta go offshore for this one and steal the vehicle from a bunch of professional a-holes. I swear, when I did this the first time... Okay, so let me just run you through this mission. First off, if you don't have a cargo bob, which I'm gonna say most people probably don't. Maybe they do, I don't know, whatever. But you have to go to the military base to get a cargo bob, okay? And that in and of itself is annoying because you gotta fight the military people. You get, I don't know if you get stars on you or not, but they shoot at you. And as we all know, NPCs in this game have freaking pinpoint accuracy from a million miles away. So it's hard to get the cargo bob, right?
Yo, what? Get in the cargo bob? Yo, hold on. Oh, I got 3 stars. Then I didn't get 3 stars.
But even if you had your own cargo bob, that's not even the worst part of this mission. That's like the easiest part of the mission, and it's still a pain in the ass. But let's just say you get the cargo bob, whether it's from the military base or from your garage, or, whenever you left off. Oh my god. Going to get the car off the freaking boat is like entering hell itself, man. Because you try and hook it, and then you got these people shooting at your helicopter. They're probably not going to hit you, but then they make your helicopter start smoking. So then either you get lucky and you hook the car, but while you're flying away, the thing dies. So the car, you know, it either crashes into the water or crashes into the land, or the freaking helicopter just dies on its own over the barge, and then you're screwed. You had to go find another helicopter. But it gets even better, or it gets even worse, because once you get through all of that crap, then you have like an unlimited freaking amount of buzzards that come after you. And holy crap, you thought NPCs just regularly with a gun were bad? These buzzard pilots, it's 2 at a time. They have precision accuracy with the minigun on the buzzard. What the They hit you, they freaking damage your car, and they like never go away unless you blow them up. It's so annoying. This is the one mission in the game that if I get it, I will either just like leave the session, or hell, I'll even just leave the game. I'm like, you know what, it's done. I'm done playing GTA for the day, because it's just so... This one is like the most, I don't want to say it's unbalanced, but it's the hardest and most tedious and most frustrating mission out of all the import-export missions. And I love the import-export missions, but this one just blows my mind. Like, how they didn't... Like, none of the other ones compare. If you think about it, like, how is this one so bad compared to any of the other ones? But that is by far my most hated, frustrating, whatever mission you want to call it. So there's my list. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. While I do like most of the missions in this game, those were just 5 that I just, oh my god, cannot stand. So if you want to let me know your thoughts in the comment section, please do. Thank you all for watching, though, and as always, I will see you guys in the next one.